Behind me you see the Mazda 3 SKYACTIV. What's SKYACTIV all about? Let's find out. Well, it's a 5-door hatch, and that dictates its layout and shape, but you got that Mazda grin up front. That certainly sets it apart. The shape has changed with the times, but actually, I'm a fan of the original Mazda 3. I thought that one looked really nice. Nothing groundbreaking about the style, but it's definitely a cool look. This one is my favorite angle. The interior is straightforward Mazda. Really nothing that you don't need in there. But aesthetically, my eye does need some variation in the interior. I like the tan seats with the rest of the overall black interior. Sets it off nicely. The seats are comfortable and supportive too. Power windows and locks plus keyless entry. The steering wheel is very well shaped, fits well to the hand. You also get Bluetooth, radio, and information controls as well as cruise control. And your information screen is right up here. Console storage is pretty deep, fits my camera bag pretty well. 2 cup holders, handbrake, 6-speed transmission, and not dual zone, but there's your ventilation and heating and air conditioning control, and the straightforward radio controls. I would like a screen, however. The tan look also carries over nicely to the back seats, where 3 can fit in a pinch, but it's probably better for 2. Storage is pretty good behind the 5th door, plus you get a cover to keep your stuff out of sight. With the rear seats folded down, you shouldn't have any trouble fitting a couple of bikes back there, or whatever else you need to carry. Pop open the hood and you'll notice a blue engine. That's for the SKYACTIV. That means high compression and very high economy too. It's rated at 155 horsepower and 148 pound-feet of torque. Expect a 0 to 60 time of right around 8 seconds. Fuel economy is rated at 27 miles per gallon in the city with 38 on the highway. You can expect 31 miles per gallon overall. So pricing for the Mazda 3 ranges from about $15,200 to $23,150 overall. This one, the Grand Touring with SKYACTIV, starts at $18,950 and equipped with things like Sirius satellite radio and destination, you're out the door at $20,425. So a wide range, but fair money for the Mazda 3. So basically, SKYACTIV is Mazda's way of putting in world-beating, high-compression engines that offer you great economy and ideal combustion. What does that mean? Well, basically, it means that all the time, they're trying to find ways for the engine to be as fast and efficient as possible. And, you know, when I got into the Mazda 3 SKYACTIV, I noticed that it had a driving range of 500 miles. And you don't usually see that. Usually you see at most 400 miles. And I have to say that that might have been a little optimistic, but at this point I've driven over 200 miles and I still have 247 to go. So a cruising range of 450 miles is nice. It's nice not to go to the gas pumps. Nice snarl to the engine, and the thing about the 3 here is zoom zoom. That's right, it is a Mazda, and it does have some zoom zoom built right in. The thing about it is, it's a front drive car, and to me it actually handles really, really well, very neutral. Now, what does neutral handling mean? Well, if you're pushing it through a turn, the wheels actually all lose grip at the same time. In most front-wheel drive cars you experience, the front wheels are going to lose grip first and you're going to get what's called understeer. And of course, if the back wheels lose grip first, then you're getting oversteer. That's easy to induce in a rear-wheel drive car. In a front-wheel drive car, you induce it with some liftoff. Lifting off the throttle mid-turn, that'll bring the tail around. But I was surprised to find out when really pushed all four wheels actually lose grip at the same time, and that is actually perfect neutral handling. So kudos to Mazda for, as advertised, putting a bit of the Miata in every one of their cars. But a little problem I have is the way that I can't see the song title and the artist title and the station at the same time on the display. It's simple, but I really want it. I love the way your cars handle, Mazda, but let me see that information. So after experiencing SKYACTIV for a whole week, what do I think? Well, I like the fact that it's doing everything it can through its engine and its transmission to make sure that I'm getting the most economy available. And on the other hand, I like the fact that this is a Mazda. Zoom, zoom. It's true, there's a bit of the Miata in everything Mazda builds, and you can feel it here. It's the snick of the way the car shifts from gear to gear, very nice. Clutch is very nice. The handling, there's just something about it, you know? It's a Mazda, and there is some zoom, zoom there. And it's a joy to drive. I'm driving Ivan Katz.